This is a simple step-by-step guide to installing warm-up professional under-tile heating mat. This video does not replace the installation manual. So before starting, make sure you have read the manual in your warm-up professional matting pack. You'll need to measure the area you are working in to order the right number of packs for the room. Carefully work out the floor area, excluding any furniture. If you have any questions, call our 24-hour helpline on 0845 345 2288. In your warm-up pack, you will find an installation manual and the professional heating mat. You will also need a warm-up thermostat with floor sensor, a residual current device, RCD. See the installation manual for more information. A multimeter, a permanent marker, measuring tape, tape to secure to floor, a pair of scissors for cutting the fiberglass mesh. Before you begin, you should prepare the subfloor to British Standard Guidelines. Further help with floor preparation and tile application is available in the installation manual. Then install our optional warm-up insulation boards. The state-of-the-art insulation system greatly improves energy efficiency, saving you money and heating your room up to 10 times faster. Make sure the surface to be tiled is smooth, dry and free from grease. The professional matting system must be wired via an RCD, residual current device. Any electrical installation work should be undertaken by a certified electrician. For more information, see the installation manual. The warm-up professional matting system must not be laid under permanent or static fixtures, like toilets, cupboards, and cookers. Using a fiber tip pen, mark out areas on the floor where units and fixtures will be fitted. Take a moment to double-check that your plan has the proper room dimensions. Test each mat to ensure that it is not being damaged during transport. It is important to test the professional matting system before, during and after installation with a multimeter. Start by laying the power cable in the location closest to the thermostat. Do not fix or cut the mat yet. Mark the position of any turns or cuts you will need to make with the mat. If you are installing 2 or more heaters, make sure that the power leads all reach the thermostat before you fix the mat. Remember, however many heaters you are installing, the wires should be laid at least 50 millimeters from one another and should never cross. Now that the floor is marked, test the professional matting system with a multimeter, as described in the installation manual. This is to make sure the element has not been damaged during planning and laying it out. When you are sure that the professional matting system is planned correctly, start cutting and turning where you have marked the floor. The matting system can be cut and turned and modified to fit to a specific area. Never cut the heating wire, and be careful not to damage the heating cable. Affix the matting to the subfloor with a double-sided tape on the underside of the mat. Where you need to cut the wire away from the mat to fit around furniture, do this taking extra care not to cut the wire. Then, tape the heater wire securely to the floor. lay the loose heater wire a minimum of 50 millimeters apart. The wires should never cross. When each mat is fitted, check that there are no loose sections that could be snagged during tiling. Pay close attention to the ends of the mats and any section that you have turned. Just remember, don't lay the heater under bathroom furniture. Any wire that has been taken off the mat should be laid at a minimum of 50 millimeters apart and should never cross. Never cut the wire. Don't shorten the professional matting system. Each different mat is designed to produce a specific amount of heat. The heater should be installed on the same level. Never lay warm-up on stairs or up walls. Perform another multimeter test to check that the heater has not been damaged. Now you are ready to install the thermostat. The warm-up thermostat is a 7-day digital timer thermostat. You can program different temperatures at different times of the day, keeping your room at the exact temperature you desire. Detailed instructions on fitting the thermostat can be found in the thermostat box and in the installation manual. All electrical work should be completed by a qualified electrician. The floor sensor measures the actual temperature of the floor, allowing complete, accurate control of the system. Place the floor sensor below the fiberglass mesh and position it between two of the heating elements. Take down the floor sensor at least 300 millimeters into the heated area. You should test the floor sensor using a multimeter. If you have any problems, call the Warm-Up 24-hour technical helpline 0845 345 2288 or look in the installation manual. Each mat is fitted with a single power lead for connecting to the thermostat. The power lead should be connected in accordance with current wiring regulations by a certified electrician. Before you start tiling, check the mat and heater wire is taped securely to the floor. The heater wire is tough, but it can be damaged if you are not careful. If at all possible, lay your tiles immediately after fitting the professional matting system. You must make sure that the tile adhesive and grout you use is compatible with underfloor heating. Refer to the tile adhesive manufacturer's instructions. Lay your tiles as normal, taking extra care not to damage or move the matting with the trowel. You need to use enough adhesive to ensure that there are no gaps or hollows under the tile, and be careful not to allow the trowel to make contact with the heating wire. If possible, use a plastic trowel. If a tile has been positioned incorrectly, lift it carefully so as not to damage the heating wire. Tiles must not be lifted once the adhesive is dry, as this will damage the professional matting system. Do not store tiles or heavy items on top of the heating mat as you work. Leave the floor to set for at least 7 days to allow the adhesive to fully dry. Then enjoy the unique luxury of warm-up under tile heating. Don't forget to fill out the warranty card and send it back to warm-up. For more